When the Chicago Bulls take the court tonight to face off against the Atlanta Hawks in Chicago, Ayo Dosunmu will be making his return for the Chicago Bulls after an extended absence. Can Ayo help push the Chicago Bulls over his son's team? We're going to talk about it all and more right after this.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bulls Central, hosted by Haize, your number one spot for all things Chicago Bulls.
What's going on, Bulls fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bulls Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. I'm the host there, Haize, but more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Bulls Central Pod on every social media platform we happen to be on. With that said, let's go ahead and get into this content for today, y'all. And Ayo Dosunmu will be making his return for the Chicago Bulls today. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited to see Ayo out on the court, especially in the game where Lonzo Ball is already not playing. Makes me feel like the Chicago Bulls knew that Ayo Dosunmu would be returning today when they had Lonzo Ball play in the first of this back-to-back series, because you have now Ayo coming off the bench and be able to help change the pace. I wanted to see coming into the season, I thought that Ayo and Jalen Smith could be a nice combination coming off the bench because of Ayo Dosunmu's ability to start the fast break and pass on the fast break. You add that in with Modest Bucilis. I really wanted to see coming into the season that really kind of grow into a three-man game. So we'll see, especially with the Atlanta Hawks missing so much of their roster today. We'll see if the Chicago, but they better be able to pull out a win. That's all I can say. If the Bulls are not able to pull out a win today against a Atlanta Hawks team with that many injuries, it's going to take a lot in me not to bring out Petty Roosevelt is all I'm going to say. I'm going to try my best, but it's going to be a little bit hard not to do that. But yeah, glad to see Ayo get ready to take the court back for the Chicago Bulls. I think it's really important to get him back going, get him back in rhythm, see what he can bring for this team, and just for us to continue building this thing on out, man. But the Bulls are facing off against Atlanta Hawks team that is missing so much of its starting rotation. I think the only two starters for the Atlanta Hawks that are going to be playing today are Dyson Daniels and Clint Capella. I think that's the only two starters for the Hawks that are going to be playing today. So the Bulls are going to be facing off against a very, very disheveled team. Now, as we've known and we've seen with the Bulls before, they can play down to their level of competition. But I hope after last night's loss that the Bulls come into this one prepared, because the Hawks are missing Trey. They're missing Zachary Richard. They're missing Jalen Johnson. They're missing DeAndre Hunter, one of their key players off the bench. But let's not act like Bogdan Bogdanovic has not cooked the Chicago Bulls before. Let's not act like Dyson Daniels cannot have a career night against the Chicago Bulls. Let's not act like that's not a possibility, because, again, we've seen it happen for the Chicago Bulls at times. So we'll see what happens there. Corn, it's already got released that he has a 24 to 26 minute restriction. So he's going to be able to play very close to his normal level of minutes. Because he averages about 30 minutes per game when he's starting, but coming off the bench, he averages about 28. So he's going to be a 24 to 26 minute restriction. He's going to be able to play close to his normal amount of minutes. So, I think that's good. That shows a lot of the confidence they have as well, that he's fully cleared of his injury. At least I would think so. What up, fam? What's going on, Jay? Glad to have you in the building. Yeah, it's game day. I don't say that as much as I used to. We really need the dub tonight. What up, Haize? What's going on, FK? Glad to have you in the building. Dyson versus Giddey going to be fun to watch. Listen, Dyson versus anybody. Dyson Daniels, if I'm not mistaken, does Dyson Daniels lead the league in steals? Is that right? I think so. I could be mistaken, but I believe he leads the league in steals. And with the Bulls and how sloppy they play at times, listen, he leads the league in steals. So Dyson Daniels averages 3.1 steals per game. The next player below him is Tyrese Maxey, and he's a whole steal less per game than he is. That's crazy. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. So, you got to watch out for Dyson Daniels, man. Yeah, and Dyson Daniels, if he's able, especially with them missing as many players as they are, if he's able to get that team out in transition, man, Dyson Daniels has played 35 games this season and already has 109 steals. 109 steals in 35 games. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. To put that in comparison, Tyrese Maxey is second in the league in steals per game, and he only has 65 steals on the season. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. As an Aussie, Josh or Dyson, I'm gonna go Dyson after the debacle against New Orleans yesterday. I mean, hey, I can look. They're two very different players, right? And almost in a lot of ways, where Josh Giddey is weak at, that's kind of the areas where Dyson Daniels is strong at. He's fast, he's strong, he's athletic, he's really good defender. So yeah, that's gotta watch out for that. Watch we still lose. I mean, listen, there's definitely a possibility of that. Definitely a possibility of that. Clint Capella going to have a flashback game, 15, 15, and 4 blocks. I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. This is a trap game. I pray we don't play down the competition. Let's hope not, man. Let's hope not. Because listen, if the Bulls lose to this Atlanta Hawks team, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. But I will say this as well to y'all. Make sure y'all tune in to Locked On Bulls tonight. That's all I'm going to say. Make sure that y'all tune in to Locked On. I'll remind y'all in the post-game show. Make sure y'all tune in to Locked On Bulls tonight. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? By any means necessary. I'm saying this right now. Do not miss Locked On Bulls tonight. Is all I'm saying. Once again, do not miss Locked On Bulls. If you miss Locked On Bulls tonight, you're missing podcast history. I'm telling you that right now. And I don't say that with hyperbole. If you are missing Locked On Bulls tonight, you will indeed be missing out on podcast history. Remember what I said. Remember what I said. Sup, Drip? I seen your video earlier. How much do you think Billy Donovan and Acme's defiance and unwillingness to bottom out and stay competitive without moving off players who bite them in the ass? Oh, a lot. I think a lot. So, it is what it is. What's going on, DB? Glad to have you in the building. Tyrese Maxey plays about 4 minutes more per game throughout the whole year. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Dyson's 16-year-old brother was just signed in the NBL in Australia. One to keep an eye on, I reckon, for a top draft pick to come. We'll see. We will see. This Bulls team is so unpredictable. We win tonight against the top teams and downplay the lower teams. A change is needed in the lineup. We'll see. We'll see. That's an execution style. Listen, I do this. I do this. What time is it on? Locked On Bulls? It's not really a firm time. So I'll do the post-game show over here. When I get done with the post-game show, I'll go over usually about 15 minutes after I finish the post-game show here. I go live over on Locked On Bulls. So just stick there. Let's see watch what I do. Wow, I hadn't heard that, Theo. What happened? I remember the jump shooter Shane Hill from Australia. His daughter got drafted by the Chicago Sky. When? Does Dyson have a shot at DPOY? I don't think so. I think that Wemby and Jaren Jackson Jr. are the front runners for Defensive Player of the Year. I don't think that Dyson Daniels really has a shot at it. Personally, I could be wrong about that. So, I was a few years ago. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, you trying to have me be a zombie in, but I will tap. I'm telling y'all not gonna miss. Y'all not gonna want to miss this. Is all I'm gonna say. I'm really excited about Locked On Bulls tonight. Is all I can say. I'm really freaking excited about Locked On Bulls, man. I may even wear a suit. I may put on a suit. May put on a suit. Oh, that's a text from Vaughn. We'll be there, always supporting. Appreciate that, Ivan. Appreciate that. This is our first back-to-back in Asia. What? Yeah, we got 6 more back-to-backs this year too. So, yeah, I think we have at least one back-to-back. Well, no, we got to be more than that. We got to have a back-to-back like once every other week for the remainder of the season. So, yes, now he should be a lock for all defense team. I definitely agree with that. Just got in. What's happening with Locked On? Just know I can't say, I cannot release it. And don't you text me, BKR, because you have contact with me outside of this show, because I'm not telling you. But we just know Locked On Bulls is not a show that you want to miss tonight. That's all I'm saying. Dyson is having a historical season, huh? Who has the most steals in the season? I don't know if he can get close to that. Let's see. Well, no, he may have a chance. So most steals in the season is 301. 301. How many did I say Dyson Daniels already had? Nah, he has 109. Yeah, I don't know if he can get there, man. That's an average. So 301 is the average of, was it 3.5? Let's see. 3.5. Well, that's if you play all 82 games. Yeah, I don't think Dyson Daniels would have to get. I mean, he is averaging 3.1, but he's only played 35 games. How many games have the Hawks played already? The Hawks have played 39 games. So that means he's missed 4 games. So if he goes the rest of the way, right? 3.1, 35. They played 39 games. They got 42 games left, 43 games left. So if he doesn't miss any more games and still gets 3.1 steals per game, that would mean that he finishes the season with 243. Somebody do the math. 3.1 times 43 is 133. He has 109 already, so he finished the season with 242 steals. He still wouldn't have the most steals in the season. Funny enough, 242 wouldn't even put him in the top 10. So John Stockton had 242 steals in 98-97. I'm sorry, 87-88, and he's number 12 on the all-time list. Michael Jordan had 259 steals in the season. Shout out to Jordan. So the top 10 seasons for steals are Alvin Robertson with 301, Don Booth with 281, Michael Ray Richardson with 265, John Stockton with 263, Slick Watts with 261, Alvin Robertson again with 260, Michael Jordan with 259, Alvin Robertson again with 246, John Stockton again with 244, Alvin Robertson again with 243. That's crazy. That so many of the top 12 spots are taken up by John Stockton and Alvin Robertson. That's crazy. Most steals for a rookie. Let's see. So most steals in a rookie season is 211. That was done by Dudley Bradley in 79-80. So yeah, he does have a chance to get that. He has a chance to finish with the most steals in a rookie season. By far. Who do you like better with us at power forward, Haize? Horace Grant or Dennis Rodman? I mean, I mean, didn't Horace mainly play center? Right? Haize, did you read the article that said the Bulls could look to sell and tank if a trade happens? What article is that? I didn't see that, but I honestly haven't. Ever since the Billy Donovan article, I've been checked out. That article pissed me out. Oh, you're right. He's not a rookie either. This is his third season. You're 100% right. This is his third year. He's not a rookie. Great point there. I was tripping. He's not even a rookie. He's his third year in the league. Had me caught up in the sauce there. Horace played power forward. Okay, maybe I was tripping on that. Bill Cart. You're right. You're right. Bill Cartwright was the center. You're right. You're right. You're right. But hey, I'm excited about this game. Let's see if they got the starting lineup out. I forgot I started the live stream late, so the starting lineup is probably out by now, right? Josh Giddey, Kobe White, Zach LaVine, Patrick Williams, Nikola Vucevic is your starting lineup today. Here's your starting lineup. I'll take a shot for Dennis Rodman and Horace Grant both. That's funny. Let's get 100. I don't even know how many likes. How many likes are we at? Once I'm in go mode, I'm in go mode, man. We're at 23 likes. 23, one dislike, whoever the hater is. You know what? It's funny because there's always one dislike. And it's like, who's the hater? And it's always on a live stream. Who shows up to the live stream and the first thing they do is hit the dislike button? Like, you can't even see dislikes on YouTube anymore. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? We have a killer on this team. His name is Billy Donovan. He's a team and momentum. That's hilarious. That's funny. Lonzo's out tonight, Rob. It's a back-to-back. Lonzo's out tonight. He's not playing. They announced yesterday he wasn't going to be playing today. Ayo and Kobe playing tonight. Absolutely. What's the oddest color bull shirt you have? That like it's like a weird grayish, but like it's like a muddy gray. It's a muddy gray. The article irritated the hell out of me, not gonna lie. It goes back to my point earlier. Nobody in the building, top to bottom, don't give a shit. They're just content being in a huge media and sports market. That's crazy. Is that patch on people's head white or bald? It's not. It's like a blondish, but it is due to a skin thing. If you notice, he has like the skin patches on his arm. It's just that patch in his head, and it makes the hair grow out that color. I know I wasn't the biggest Kobe White. Here you go with CW. Shay, spell the man's name, bro. Stop bullshitting and spell the man's name. Like, come on, Shay. Stop being. Why are you such a lazy typer? You ain't got shit else going on. You ain't got no kids. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. The least you can do is spell correctly and spell things out. That's the least you can do. You ain't getting high. Come on, Shay. Come on, Brody. I wasn't the biggest Kobe White supporter, but man, I have to come to his defense and say if anybody that needs to be cut some slack on the Chicago Bulls, it's him and Ayo. Definitely inside the Chicago Bulls hitting the dislike button. For all you know, that's who could be coming on Locked On Bulls today. Forget the article. You should see the outlandish trades Haize keeps sending me for Zach. That's not true. Stop that. That's not no, it's not vitiligo. Patrick Williams has a different skin disease. It's not vitiligo though. Condition. It's not disease. That's not right. It's something else. It's It's poliosis. Poliosis is, I think, how you pronounce it. So yeah, it's not vitiligo. It's a different thing. It's similar to vitiligo, but it's not vitiligo. You seen that video of dude in California claiming the Bulls got a green jersey because of some gang over there? I mean, the Bulls did used to have a green jersey. That's not old. That's not old. Pat is back. No, I wish Pat was coming back on Locked On, but no, it's not. It's not even somebody. It's not even. It's you'll understand it when it comes, but it's not Pat coming back to Locked On. Damn it! What I do? What did I do? You got to make sure the article is from a reliable source. If not, take as exactly. That's why. Like, if I haven't seen the article, I don't know if it's come from a credible source. For context, I sent Haize a trade for some basketball page suggesting we trade Levine for the most random shit in humanity. Bro, that trade was fucking, man, that's crazy. Hey, bro, what the hell you do to Daniel Greenberg ever since he came on Locked On Bulls last season at this same time? No, that's not how it happened. He didn't disappear until 3 months later. So, nope. It's not what's happening. Daniel Greenberg ran off because he said something wild on social media and they was about to cancel his ass. But all right, y'all, we're going to get ready to wrap it up, man. I will be back at the post-game show. Make sure you guys stay locked in with us, man. We appreciate you so much. Make sure you guys are following us at Bull Central Pod. You send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, bullcentralpod@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and our voicemail for the mailbag, the number to do so, 773-270-2799. We're the number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related, but that's thanks to you, lovely and beautiful people. And like I like to end every episode on, go Bulls. Love you guys. See red if you can, y'all.